Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another URL Sunday Championship. This is round 7. We're here at the wonderful Watkins Glen International Circuit here in the US of A. It's a 5.4 kilometer track, which is 3.37 miles. There's only 11 corners. There's the boot section down the back. There's the big sneaky bit at the front where you have the big back straight, which is only half a kilometer long, but that coming out of turn 2, if you just get a nice slipstream, you can really slingshot yourself up there. Unfortunately, today we only have 8 runners, but that doesn't mean the racing will be any less, boring. It's going to be great, as always, especially with the championship heating up, and a lot of people here have got very, very different tyre compounds on the starting grid. So let's go down the grid real quick, see what boots they got on, and get the show on the road. I think we have 27 laps here at Watkins, and yeah, let's see what they got on. So in P1, in that Audi, you got Hoyland, who's on those medium tyres, going very conservative. The medium tyre, in my opinion, was definitely the best race tyre to use. In P2, you got Dan going on the softs. He just wants to get out the gates and get out of the pack straight away in that Lamborghini. In P3, you got Flash. He's using the hard tyre, which is that mandatory tyre. He's trying to get rid of it as soon as he can. In P4, you got Steele, who's been impressing me a lot. He's started off near the back of the pack, and now as the season's been going on, he's been getting faster and faster and faster in that Dodge Viper. He's on that medium tyre also. In P5, you got Loopy Higgins, again on that hard tyre in that Renault, trying to get rid of that mandatory tyre as fast as possible. In P6, you got Drew. He's back again. He's been missing, I think, for a couple of races, and now he's back. Been missing that orange Lambo. He's on the hard tyre also, again, trying to get rid of them. P7, you got Golden Lugnuts, again, on the hard tyre also, in that black and violet Ferrari with Mike Wazowski in the back, in the driver's seat there, looking quite menacing. And we got Global Slim, who hasn't, I don't think he's missed the race, Global Slim, since he's joined. He's very good attendance. He's on the hard tyre also in that caramel and orange McLaren. So that's your 8 runners for 27 laps of Watkins. Let's get this show on the road. Starting off a bit dark. Lights are going out. Oh, they weren't held at all as everyone gets a good start. Global with an amazing start at the back and flash down the middle with the Porsche dominance straight into the lead of the race. As we go into turn 1, Hoyland's in the middle. Oh, Loopy's gone a bit wide there. Could be a penalty, but Dan's already in third. Hoyland already side by side with Flash as they go down into turn 2, down the really long back straight. Like I said, it's half a kilometre. Hoyland's already taken the lead of the race. Flash though up to P2. Dan right on Flash already with the soft compound of tyre. But it's got a lot of speed, that Lambo. As we go into the bus stop chicane for the first time, Hoyland taking a very tight line there. Everyone looks like they've gotten around very cleanly. Global Slim a little bit further behind. We've got Loopy Flash there. Dan in P2. Hoyland on the medium tyre, getting a good getaway. Dan now just needs to use the softs and catch back up quick and get ahead of Flash and Loopy on those hards. Probably be dropping off the pace of those two in front, but it's only because of the hard tyre. Golden, Steel, Drew. Oh, Golden's got a bit wide there, and that's allowed Steel to take back on the inside on the medium, which is very good for him. You want to get as quick as you can up the field. You got the faster rubber. Oh, bit of contact there from Steel and Golden. Golden slowed down to let him back ahead, but that's made Drew go around the outside. Golden now back down to P7. Drew up into P6. Been a good start so far. A little bit of grass being kicked up there. Just go back up to your leader. Oh, the camera's gone somewhere else. There we go. Miss Hoyland still leading the race in the Audi. With Dan hot on his tail. Flash in the lonely P3 at the moment. Already only 1 lap done as we start lap 2 already. Loopy there defending from Steel, who is on the medium tyres. Looks like he's making a move in turn 1. Very, very tight line indeed. He's going to almost stop the car. That allows Loopy to keep the corner speed and take the normal racing line and stay ahead. But how long can he stay ahead for when that massive Dodge Viper there right behind you. Howling down the back straight now. Oh, he's already so close. The slipstream's not even necessary anymore. So he's just going to charge on his inside. Flash there with a half-second penalty. That's not going to do him any favours. He's gone board with Loopy. He's got still there taking a very tight line. He's going to compromise the run, but then again, it's a nice block pass there. Dodge driver nice and wide. And Loopy can fight back straight away. Go back to your leaders. I think they're quite close. Dan has gone very tight. Hoyland's gone wide, side by side now into the boot section. Going into the toe of the boot. Oh, a little bit of door rub in there. Hoyland trying to give him the space. Dan going around the long way around as they're side by side now as they come into the heel. Flash now be serving that penalty. Hoyland now somehow managed to get ahead. He's having a look at the mirrors there. Dan very close. Needs to get a wriggle on now with those softs to get ahead. Flash after serving the penalty now has lost a little bit of time and Steele's now managed to catch himself back up. Flash on the hards. Steele on the mediums. He's got a little battle there. The Italian battle of Ferrari versus Lambo. Golden Drew. Have missed that orange Lambo. Well, Global Slim not too far behind. He hasn't lost touch yet in the hard tyre. Back to the front. Oh, Dan literally touching the rear bumper there as he's pulled out onto the inside. He's got the job done. Holland was still holding around the outside. And he's now tucked in the slipstream. Holland's not going to let that one go. He doesn't care what tyre you're on. See how long those softs can last. In the higher lobbies, the softs literally last about 8 to 9 laps and degrade incredibly quick. A lot of these corners are like they use a lot of weight shift onto the tyre, so it wears out a lot. As Hoyland's now on the outside, is Hoyland going to make a move? Not quite. Danden will have a worse run though, but so Hoyland's gone a bit wide, and there's already a little gap forming as they leave the bus stop chicane for that third time. A little bit further back, Steele's made the move on Flash there. Oh, I think he made it into turn 1. There it is. Job done. And he's leading the way now into the bus stop. Loopy not too far behind there. Should be able to catch back up. As he's on the hard tyre also. Same as Flash. I do like how Flash there, you have the same like livery as you do as your race suit. That's really cool. It looks cool from the outside. So we got Lucas there in P5 in that Renault. Trying to play catch up now. Golden P6 must have made a mistake there, Drew. He's got 1 second penalty. That must have been the bus stop, or maybe a combination of the bus stop and turn 1. Because turn 1, if you just get like your right inside tyres over the middle, then yeah, you're going to get a penalty. All Global also had a penalty. I think Global's going to be able to catch up there. Back to your leader, Dan, setting purples. Has now got some clear air now. I really have to change that word. I keep saying the word now. It's like my commentary word, just now. So yeah, we're about to start lap 4. Dan leading the way. Hoyland not too far behind. Again, medium tyre is definitely the best race tyre. It's got good speed, good grip, and lost a decent amount. So that's Dan out. Again, Dan on lap 4 producing, sorry, on lap 3 producing the fastest lap of the race at the moment of 156.350. Steele now making his way through the field in P3 at the moment with Flash P4. Loopy not too far behind P5. Golden now. Oh, he's got a 1 second. He must have gone wide there at turn 1. It is very easy to do. If you want to maximise your corner exit, just want to get it straight as possible, as fast as possible. Might see a lot of penalties this race. Even I got a couple in mind. Global there, maximising the track limits, trying to get the car straight as possible. Grass cutting. It goes through the bus stop. The number 12 machine off Global Slim. Yeah, there's Golden going a bit wide there. He is on the hard tyres after all. It's a horrible tyre to be on. As the sun is starting to rise, track temperatures will also start to rise, and hopefully those hard tyres will start to get a bit more grippy. Just going to go through the pack real quick to see where everyone is. At the moment, everyone's got their own little gaps, their own little races. Hopefully near the end or the middle of the race, everyone starts with their strategy start congregating? Yeah, congregating together. So they get a lot more closer to each other. But steel has definitely appeared now in this season. Beginning of the season, he was near mid-pack to near the back, and now all of a sudden he's woken up. The number 420 machine of steel definitely gotten better as the season has progressed. As Hoyland now is in P2, still trying to keep up with Dandan, but the soft tyre is definitely helping Dandan pull away. Because that Audi ain't no slouch, and nor is Hoyland. Commentated him in the Wednesday League when he was debuting, and he was very strong there. Using the same car as well, so he knows what car he's using. He knows his machinery very well. Does Hoyland there, and now he's got 1 second, he's cut the inside there of that chicane. I did think that's what happened, but I didn't want to say anything. Dan probably might be able to see that and be thinking, oh, finally some more breathing room that I already have. But those soft tyres are already starting to degrade quite equally as well, as the Lambo is a four-wheel drive car, so they are starting to degrade quite evenly, but definitely a lot more than those medium tyres. So your faster runners of tyres are all at the sharp end now. Let's go a little bit further back. Oh, Loopy's made a move on Flash. When did that happen? Oh, I must have happened in turn 1. Sorry, I didn't see that. And that's Loopy now back up into 4th place, sorry, with Flash. Oh, the curse was lifted last race. Flash didn't get his P4, so the curse has lifted, but he's definitely still the Shinobi, still the Ninja, chipping away at points all the time. Golden now. P6, Drew P7, not far away from each other, the Italian machinery. Let's have a look at the cars. It's a very nice basic livery there from Golden. It's so basic that it's actually really cool. It's like a privateer. It's got the main sponsor there, as you can see, which is Prop Up & Co. at the back. Bit of Puma. He's the number 3 machine as well. Got a nice big Ferrari logo at the back there. True also 76 machine. Oh, he's one of the 70 boys like myself. Fanatec. Prop Up & Co. It's definitely catching up now to Golden. They're both on the hards, so they're both struggling for grip, but screaming down them. Oh, both sound amazing. Global with a half second out the back. Let's have a little look at his car as well. If you don't mind. Do like it as well, nice and simple. Bits of green on it. Is that Lincoln Park there? Hell yeah. Oh yeah, I like that. I should put that on my car as well. Lincoln Park, hell yes. And a bit of Red Bull as well. There's Global there, P8. Let's go back to the front. We've got Dan still leading the way with the Crash Bandicoot livery. Hoyland, Pokemon livery. Like I said, at the moment everyone's going to be different tyre compounds, so everyone's got themselves their own little gaps. Loopy with the, let's call it the Picasso livery. Bit abstract, a bit all over the place, but definitely visible. Can't miss that silver machine. Number 185, Flash with the Rayleigh burner livery. I'm pretty sure that's a bicycle. I'm pretty sure it's a bicycle company, but it does look really cool. The number 51 got Flash. So yeah, everyone's got their own little postcodes at the moment, just managing their own race, managing the fuel, managing the tyres. So this is what I could expect. His Flash has already come in. He's done his mandatory. He's done more than the mandatory number of laps. Let's look at the... So as it stands from last race, Dan is leading the championship by quite a while. He's got 235 points. Well, second in championship is the plumber. I actually don't know who that is. But yeah, he's got 199, so he's not too far off. And third place is Gaz. Again, I don't know their names because their names are not the same names. But yeah, a lot of them have definitely gone up in the championship. Some people haven't even raced that many races. To be honest, most of them have either dropped out or just have other commitments happening in the real world, so they're unable to participate. It is annoying. I hate that when it happens to me. And like next week, I'm pretty sure I'm going to struggle to get there on time. So I do like the next track that's coming up. Pretty sure it's Goodwood. Goodwood is a funky track, but it's great fun. Very flat out. So Dano's still leading the way. Tyres looking like they're about 55 to 50% on the lefts. Wait, they're not too far behind, as you can see. That medium tyre is just producing so much more grip compared to a hard, but like it just doesn't lose the tyre, especially on these GT4s. It's very good stuff. Tyre wear, fuel is not looking too bad as well. No fuel saving as of yet, I don't believe, from anyone. Now Loopy's now quite alone now since Flash has a pit to come off the hard tyre. Golden now promoted to P5, Drew in P6 right behind him, all on the hard tyres, with Global in P7. Flash is on the medium tyre now, so that's definitely, like I said, that's definitely the best race tyre to be on. We just have to see where everyone else pits and where they all come out. So yeah, Dan at the moment is still your fastest man, but he is on the fastest tyre, so no one's even come close to a 155.6, and at the moment he's doing 155s, maybe 156s on average there. Boylan did a fast lap as a 156.1 on those mediums, but mainly everything else is 157 average. Steele as well, averaging about 59s on those mediums. But that Viper is very, very hard to get around corners. It's very big and wide and heavy. Loopy does seem to be not too far off as well, so still makes some mistakes. Maybe Loopy can capitalise on them. But definitely when the pits start happening, then yeah, we'll definitely see some shake-ups. Drew, closest person on track to anyone at the moment is Drew and Golden in 5th and 6th, the two Italian machines. Probably gonna have to go on board with someone to get a little lap with someone around the track. Ooh, Golden got a bit wide there. Drew seeing that, hoping to catch up a bit more now. Because they're both on the hard, so it's very hard to push. Sort of just, oh, Drew's hit the wall there a bit. No damage done. Didn't lose too much time. Just keep your head down. Pretend never happened. I think we'll do a lap with Drew now. So let's do a lap with Drew. As he's the closest person to anyone, I think, as of this time. So going to turn 1, really break that little dark patch down to gear 3, go as wide as you can, and now just keep it tight, full throttle all the way now. Keep it tight, yeah, there we go. I sense that he got a better run there than Golden. As you can see, Golden just seems to be slowly creeping closer and closer, but let's see how he can do the bus stop now. Let's see the speedos in kilometers. But he's doing 130 miles an hour before he hits gear 4. Golden there, a bit wide. Looks like Drew's managed to catch himself up. This is a horrible corner though. You've got to wait to see the little house so you can gun it. Open up the steering. Ride that rumble. This one breaking between the 100 and 200. Very good job there from Drew. Bit wide. But as soon as you see that orange bit, you can gun it again normally. By getting the hard tyres. Can't really do it on hards. Another the corner. I really like this corner actually. Golden's got a bit wide. Drew's taking a very tight line. He's got a bit too excited there. But he's definitely on the back end now. Not even taking the slipstream. Golden's gone down the middle of the track. Going defensive, slowly gliding back into the racing line. Brake very late on the GT4s. Golden's going to get wide again. Drew's seeing the inside. Ooh, bit of wheel to wheel action there. Golden's got a very tight line. Drew's going to try and get a cut back. Always touch the back end of him there. Golden put the car in the right place. Drew unable to capitalise. Let's go into the penultimate corner. On soft tyres, that's basically flat. Oh, is that Golden going into the pit lane? Yes, it is. It's a horrible pit entrance. Drew's has to go all the way around him. And that was a lap with Drew. Amazing there to see that we actually got a battle even forming in that. Didn't expect to see that at all. But that's Golden in the pit lane. He's had enough of those hards. The boys in black and white take off the hard tyres and put on. Let's see what he's going to put on. No fuel, straight out again. Global and Flash. Oh, Global and Flash having a little ding dong here. As Flash has managed to get past him into turn 1. Global's jumped Golden, but Golden's now coming out on those medium tyres. Global Slim still has yet to pit, but at the moment he's got the jump on Golden, which is to be expected. So at the moment we've only had 2 people pit this whole race. Dan though is still in P1, building that lead. Don't think he'll be pitting yet. He's done 10 laps, about to start lap 11 on the softs. He seems to be looking after them quite well as he kicks up that bit of grass there. Yep, still circulating. He's not going to pit you just yet. Fuel's still looking good as well. Same with Hoyland. It's looking like no fuel problems either. Still early in the race for that. Looks like Steele's been lighting up the rear tyres a little bit in that Dodge. But yeah, no need to pit as of yet for anyone, I believe. Everyone should just be circulating now. Maybe some of the hard tyre runners will be pitting because they probably think that there's no need to be on them anymore because they know that the mediums could do the rest of the race. So there's probably a couple of strategies that could possibly happen in this race. It could be a 2-stop or a 1-stop. Hards to maybe the mid part and then mediums. Or maybe hards for the minimum, mediums and softs. Or you could just do hards all the way and then go softs at the end. Drew's sitting in P5 at the moment. Flash making his way through the field after pitting, trying to get back to his position. No real wear on those mediums either. Global still on the hards, still circulating. Golden out. P8 after pitting. The question is, when does Dan come in? Because the softs still look relatively alright. I mean, they probably feel like medium tyres now. Maybe even feel like hard tyres. But they still got a decent amount of grip as Hoyland there is in the background. The Audis just sound so mellow, like so chill. There's the number 100 machine there, oh, Hoyland. Pikachu, Bulbasaur, Ash Ketchum, and friends. Who's the closest people? Flash and Drew seem to be the closest people on track. A little further behind, you've got Global in 7th, but it looks like Golden's starting to catch back up as he's on the medium tyres now, so he's got much better corner speed and corner exit now. I actually get penalised for every time I say the word now. It's starting to really upset me. I think even my girlfriend has noticed that the word now is used a bit too much. You guys are going to have to give me a word to use instead of the word now. Oh, Loopy's in. Loopy's taking off the hard tyres as he's just about to start lap 12. So is Flash going to be able to pass him? Little bit of fuel. It's the first one I've seen to put any fuel in. So I don't think he might not be stopping it after this one. Then again, if you do hards and hards, that's only 24. So you probably have to stop again. Well, Drew's in also. And that's Flash around Loopy. Back up into P4. Loopy's coming out on the mediums. Global and Golden. Around turn 1. Passing Drew as well. Drew's going to come out. What's he going to go on? I'm assuming hards. I mean medium, sorry. So have a quick little look what he's going to come out on. Yeah, he's come out on medium tyres. It's a good idea. So basically, water. Dan still circling, about to start lap 13. Soft's doing him a good service right now. It's keeping him alive. Yeah, the tyre wear, you can see the mediums are just obviously way better at conserving tyre wear. Hoyland goes into turn 1. Everyone's pretty gapped now as everyone's got different tyre compounds on. Some of them have pit already, but a lot of them haven't. People with a fresh set of mediums, P5. Oh, is that Golden now with the better rubber, going back at Global on the inside. Not quite. Global giving a bit of space there. Still holding on in front. He's gone board, he's gone down the inside. Global's gone a bit wide. It's almost like he just gifted it. He realised he can't fight it. As the Ferrari of Golden now goes past Global. Mike Wazowski, number 3 machine, takes P6 off him. Global still circulating on the hards, not going in just yet. Drew's got some catching up now after his pit. But right behind him, might start seeing some blue flags. You've got Dan right behind him. Dan should be pitting very soon, unless he believes he can just keep going around with the softs, because he's got a decent gap now to Hoyland. Hoyland's not too far back. But yeah, definitely needs to be pitting soon. Those softs will start to degrade. Sorry, start to degrade even further. Is he going to pit? I would say no. Oh, yes he is. He's going to pit. Very quick around that pit entrance there. He's done some practice with that. Hoyland's still going around though. Doesn't need to pit just yet. Dan might be coming in for a quick little stint on those hards. Do the mandatory 3 laps. And then just jump straight on another set of softs. He's managed to get the softs there to last 14 laps. So yeah, that's actually what I think he's going to do. Softs for 14, hards for 3, softs for 14, job done. No fuel on this time. Yeah, he's come out on the hard tyre. That's exactly what I was thinking he would do. Still starting lap 14 now. Flash is in a lonely P4. Behind him, we've got Loopy in 5th. Golden now, after passing Global, is up into P6. Managed to gap him just a little bit. With Drew in P8 waiting for other people to start pitting on those hards, and he'll probably jump a couple in the pit lane. Hoyland leading the way at the moment, hasn't pitted just yet. And he does have to use the hard tyre, so maybe he's thinking mediums, hard for the mandatory amount, the required amount, and then straight onto the softs to finish the race. That might get him a little bit closer to Dan, but Dan did build a humongous lead there on the soft tyre. Just dominating once again. Basically halfway through the race now. It's getting a bit murky out there. Yeah, it is getting a bit murky, so the track temperatures have gone down a bit. So go on board with the Flash for a little while. Because like I said, at the moment everyone's got their own little postcodes, everyone's worrying about what's going on by themselves. This Flash takes us around the top of the boot into the toe. It's clearing up on that side of the track, but this is a little bit murky. I don't know if Watkins Glen can have rain, but it'd be really interesting to see. It'll definitely throw a span in the works. This Flash comes into the heel. A little bit further back, you see some guys on the map, on the mini map now. A little bit closer now. Oh, Steele's come in. Does that mean Flash might now jump Steele? Steele's a little bit far up the road. He put on the new tyres. Maybe he's going to be putting on the hards. A little bit of fuel now into that Dodge, as it's a drinker, definitely. And he's out. Don't think Flash can make it past him. As Steele was ahead of him on track as it was anyway. It's a fast lap for Flash. Steele's coming out. Oh no, maybe Flash is actually going to jump him. And he has. He's jumped him onto turn one. Flash definitely have no speed coming out of that pit lane as he's going to do his mandatory hard tyre stint. Loopy not too far behind, might get a little bit of a catch up now as Flash has left the pit lane. But when you leave the pit lane on this track, you literally have no speed going down the back straight, sorry. Those hard tyres are dreadful as he's gone very wide there to get a massive cutback to get a tight line around that long right-hander. So Hoyland's still on those mediums. Hasn't come in yet. Dan still circling with a massive lead from P3, which is Flash at the moment. Just going to get rid of these tyres as fast as he can, probably go back onto another set of softs. Same with Steele, just going to use the minimum amount. Probably jump onto a medium tyre or a soft tyre then to finish the race. This track is pretty good. I like it a lot. It's quite for American tracks. American tracks aren't that great, like their domestic tracks, but this is actually a pretty decent one. Hosts all sorts of racing. From like 24-hour races, 12-hour races for like WEC and stuff. It's that NASCAR series, I'm pretty sure it comes here as well. Some sort of NASCAR does, IndyCar does too, probably. Oh, there's Drew. He's got a 2-second penalty. Must have cut the first corner. And the other one is just getting blue flags now. It's Dan that's gone past him. Global's come in, getting rid of the hard tyre. So 15 laps, 15 laps on the hard. Now maybe he's going to be doing the rest of the race on those mediums. A little bit of fuel probably. Yes, he is. So this is the time now that Drew should be passing him, but Drew hasn't actually had a decent run now on this medium stint. That 2-second penalty didn't help him, but it looks like Global's actually going to come out ahead. And what tyre is he going to come out? Because he's on the mediums. Maybe Global's going to be on the mediums also now. Said it again. That goes past Dan. No, that's not Dan. That should probably be Hoyland. Sorry, let's stay with Global. Oh, he's got 3 seconds. He's on the soft tyre, but he's got a 3-second penalty. Probably for cutting the entrance there of the pit lane. It's not going to help him. That means Drew. Oh, Drew's coming in now. He's probably going to take off the mediums then. Probably maybe put on the softs, but that's... I mean, Dan managed to make those softs last a long time. Oh, Drew's in, and he's just in. so he's just not going to be moving. Oh, he's putting fuel in, so he's not changing, just putting fuel. Maybe he's under fueled. It's a very strange occurrence there from Drew, but maybe he thinks the medium's just going to go to the end now, which it can. But maybe just needed some fuel when he forgot to press the button to not do the tyres. He's going to exit now, it's still in P8. Wait, what's going on here? He's getting blue flags and a 3-second penalty. Who's passing him? Oh, I see. Flash has passed him. Has he? Oh, this is very confusing now. Has he got a lot of blue? Oh no! Oh no, he left. That's Drew's DNF. He left the race after getting blue flags. So now we only have 7 runners now in the race. Hoyland's still leading the way, but he's going to have to pit. Dan P2 at the moment. Pretty sure he's done his mandatories. Coming up now, maybe this will be the last lap he really needs to do them. He could go back on another set of softs, or just stay on the medium, I mean the hards. Because Hoyland will have to pit and then also go on the hard tyre. Flash on the mediums, still going around. P3, so he's done himself a little, got himself up to P3 now, that's pretty good actually. But still is on the hards, but he's not too far off. He's not too far off Flash. Loopy though actually is quite close to Steele. He has got better rubber, so if he could just get his head down, he could start to reel him in. I think he has done. He wasn't that close before after the pit stop. It's a bit closer. Not close enough obviously for a move to have, not even to get into any slipstream, but close enough to probably start to get into Steele's head if he's looking in the mirrors at all. Golden serving that penalty. He's hit the ball there as well at some point. Global half second. It's definitely turn one and the chicane are penalty servers. They like to dish them out. He's getting blue flags now. Dan is starting to close in. Everyone again is more or less alone. Still half-second penalty. He must have gone either too sharp into the last corner or too wide, because he can get a penalty wide and into the last corner. Don't know if he's close enough to see it. Don't think he is, so he won't know that he's got a penalty just yet, because the penalty thing doesn't come up on your head until you're close enough where you can see their name, and that's when the penalty is visible. So he's just going to keep circulating and trying his best to catch up, but I guarantee when he hits that penalty line, he realises he's just all of a sudden caught up by a mountain load. You start to wake up. There's the heat haze there. You can see it. It's gotten very warm now since the sun has come up, and the murkiness is definitely cleared. I didn't even realise. Luke is definitely pushing. Wow, that's Hoyland in. Hoyland's finally coming in. Dan is definitely close enough to make a jump on him, as he was miles ahead. There's only 8 laps to go. What's he gonna? He's gonna have to do 8 laps on the hards. Is Dan gonna pass him now? I think Dan is just gonna stay on the hards for the rest of the race. Hoyland's about to come out. That's Dan passed him, and Global unlapping himself. So Hoyland's coming out on the hard tyre with Dan with a massive lead still. Yeah, I think the lead's a little bit shorter, but obviously it's going to get away from him, because when you come out the pit lane, like I've said before, you don't have the top speed as if you came out of turn 1. So Dan, oh yeah, it's definitely getting warm out there. That heat haze, it's looking a bit hazy. Wind speed's very slow as well, only 2.3 meters a second. That's very slow wind speed. So it's very, very hot out there at Watkins. So Hoyland doing his hard tyres thing. Again, he's got better rubber now. The tyres probably heat up already into a couple corners already. So we'll have better tyre wear. Less fuel though than Dan. Maybe Dan's over-fueled or Hoyland's under-fueled, but not too many laps to go, to be honest. About 9.5, maybe 8.5 to go. Flash P3 at the moment. He's going to break. At least he's still going to be P4 at this time. So he's broken the curse by going under P4 at Tokyo and now going above P4 at Watkins. Steele circulating around. Even after half second, I think Loopy's managed to catch up, but Loopy doesn't need to pit technically. He did start on the hard tyre and he's now on the mediums. While Steele's just got to ride the rest of the race on the hards. Which is a horrible tyre, to be fair. Literally ice skates. So Loopy could potentially near the end of the race catch up if he can make those medium tyres last. Golden on those wheels also. Been on them for a long time now, I think. That's why that front left is starting to degrade quite a lot. Global P7 still circulating as well on the softs. I think that's him to the end actually. The next person he's got to catch up to is about halfway around the circuit. Unless he pits and Global doesn't, because Global's got a lot of fuel in that car, then maybe Global can have a fight for P6 with Golden. Oh, tyres screeching there, those hard tyres pleading to not be pushed any harder than that, but Dandan is giving none of it to those tyres. He's going to tell them to shut the hell up and go. He's going to push all the way because he knows Williams definitely got pace and he's on the same tyre, but little bit more tyre wear. Or should I say he's got more tyre to give, even though it's on... Oh, no, the wrong way. Oh, and Lamborghini special there. Rear end coming out to say hello to the front. Notice it happens a lot on those hard tyres. On the Lamborghini. It's probably because it is four-wheel drive and just the front wants to go one way and the rear wants to go the other. Or the rear wants to keep up with the front. And it crabs a lot if you're trail braking into corners. it's actually kind of like how London is right now. Moments ago, it was storm, we had thunder and lightning, the rain was chucking it down like no tomorrow. 10 minutes later, beautiful sunshine. It's crazy. And it's like it is at the moment in Watkins. I think Loopy's close enough now to mount an attack on Steele. Definitely closing in now. They've probably got a better exit. Come on, cameraman, change. There he is, right behind him. It's the closest he's been all race. Can he make a move and can he hold on to it? Because Steele, like I said, it's on the hards, but he's going to have some tyre wear, so he can still at least use it. But that medium front left is starting to degrade quite significantly now, as he's been pushing hard to keep up to the back, to catch up to the back of Steele, and he's managing it now on lap 23, about to start lap 24 momentarily. Let's go through the penultimate corner. Oh, riding that curve there, really maximising track limits. Can he get a good exit here? Not quite, but he's definitely closing in. He hasn't been this close at the start of a lap. So now what you see now is get a really good exit at turn 1. Oh, he's gone a bit deep. He can square it off. Maybe he doesn't want to be close enough. Maybe just to get as much slipstream as possible and get it done. I don't think he will get it done before the bus stop. You probably have to wait till after it. And I'm only calling it the bus stop because of the legend himself, Mark Wilson. Another commentator calls it the bus stop today, and now I'm calling it the bus stop. He's my mentor and my teacher. Full respect for Mark. Go check his races out. Way, way interesting, way better than mine. My commentary is not as good as his. Anywho, Loopy now has managed to, it's dropping off Steele off a couple of right-handers. That left is really holding him back. Steele's probably thinking, oh, I got a second chance at this now. I can just hold on to P4. The tyres are screeching now as it comes around. What's that? The toe? Yeah, the toe of the boot. Loopy has got it all to do again. He's not too far off, but yeah, definitely this lap was not the lap for him. He's made a couple of mistakes there with the tyre wear, not really helping him out. Let's go back up to your leader, who is still Dan. He's on lap 25. Just commanding the race once again. Hoyland is in P2. Been a good race for those two. Flash is P3. Funny enough, this race started, so he's still going around. I think the mediums are last, and so will the fuel. Steele, P4 again. He started in P4, and he's going to stay in P4. It looks like it, unless Loopy can really mount another attack. But it looks like that front left is just not helping him out. Oh, he's got a much better turn 1 this time. He's just got to focus and lock in. So I'm pretty sure that medium's still got some life left in it to really help him out into the corners. And Loopy started P5 also, and he's still in P5. It's quite funny how it looks like almost everyone's going to start where they finish where they started. Oh, golden, that front left looking very, very naff. He's still going to keep going around though in P6. Global quite far behind, but he's on the soft still. Oh, that McLaren screaming around that corner. What's happening to Steele and Loopy? Oh, Steele's gone very deep. Very deep indeed. Caught at the back end there. The back end was trying to say hello to the front. Loopy, he's just got to put his head down. Steele's starting to struggle now with the hards. Going a bit wide on exit. Maybe still starting to feel the pressure now as the laps are closing into the end of the race. It's gone forward real quick and Steele as we look behind. Loopy's not close enough, but he's close enough to know that Steele makes any mistake, he goes a bit wide in one corner and won't get a good exit. Loopy could possibly right behind him as Dan. Your race leader's in the background there. I think you might see Hoyland too. Not quite. Let's go see where everyone else is. So there's Dan. There's Hoyland. Hoyland running out of fuel, but he's only got 2 laps left, so he should be absolutely fine. Wait, is Dan done on the final lap? No, Dan is still on lap 26. So I think everyone is. Oh, Glover's a lap down. He's on 25. So is Golden. So from the 5th position upwards, we're on the lead lap. Yeah, Dan has definitely got enough fuel to survive the rest of the race. Only got 1 lap left. There's like blue flags. That's what I saw. Hoyland will be fine as well as Flash there. It's P3. You see the distance from 3rd to 2nd is quite significant. Can still hold it to P4. I believe he can. It's Loopy now. I think the tyre just had enough. He can't turn right any faster than a hard tyre. Still, again, very deep into that corner, but that which might just be his racing line on the hards. Go deep to get the comeback, to get the car straightened up. I think your race is about to. He's on the final lap now. Hoyland's also started that final lap of the race. Flash is not quite there yet. I think Loopy's starting to have a second wind now. It looks like he's catching up just a little bit more, but is it enough? Can Loopy do it now in 1 lap? Still, he's got enough fuel. Doesn't have to fuel save or anything. The lights are just flickering into the camera there. I don't know. Loopy really has to get his head down now for the final lap of the race. He's coming around the final corner. For the penultimate time. Golden now with fuel problems and tyre problems. Oh, Global all over the bouncing around there, all over the bus stop curb, but he's got another half second to mounting into a 1 second penalty. Your race is coming around. Third last corner. Just that in front of him. Golden's just ahead. We'll come around the final corner now. Another dominant victory from start to finish. He did start P2, but that's Dan. Big weaves, big flash of lights. Love to see it. Dan, your race winner of Watkins. Hoyland, P2 this time round. Started P1. He's finishing P2. It's a good race for him also. Flash, half second there. We go back to still Loopy. Oh, Loopy's so close now. Loopy's pushing really hard, still feeling the pressure. He knows he can get P4. He knows he can get P4. Flash after the penalties, still enough ahead. Oh, Loopy's close enough to mount pressure, but not close enough to mount an attack. All it takes is one little corner to go wrong. Oh, Steele's managed to hold that very well round there. Loopy's still so close. Bit of a wide line there from Steele, but again, that's just the way it works with him and his hard tyres. Loopy's so close to him. It's the closest been after a little while. Flash is about to cross the line. In P3, it's a nice podium for Flash. Flash and lights, love to see it. So I think Steele's got the job done in P4. Oh, Loopy really giving it all there. He's touched the wall. Global did finish in P7, so Steele P4, Loopy in P5 with Golden still circulating now. He's going to finish P6. I've just got to say, I'm going to hand it to all the guys for participating in this race. There wasn't a lot of you, and there were gaps like crazy, so most of the time you guys are racing yourselves in like a time trial, but I put my hands together for you for literally finishing it. It was tough, but honestly, congratulations to all 7 of you. It's a shame Drew left, but hey, it's a good racing all round. Hopefully good would round 8 produce even more craziness, as Golden now is about to cross the line in P6. So let's quickly go down the grid. and ended here. So we got Dan in P1, we got Hoyle in P2, Flash P3, Steel in P4, Loopy P5, Golden in P6, and Global Slim in P7. So that was round 7 at Watkins Glen. And just want to say thank you very much for everyone for watching and participating. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in round 8 at Goodwood, I'm pretty sure. So cheers.